Hey, my name is Brady Ross. I'm the president of ICF Arkansas, Oklahoma, and in this video, I want to tell you the story of how I became a professional coach. Now, I have two goals for this video because I know that I am talking to two different audiences here. So if you are somebody in the community who is not a coach, maybe you know a little bit about coaching, perhaps you don't, I want to, in sharing my story, help you learn a little more about what it means to be a coach and how it's different from other helping professions. And if you're a coach in our chapter, I would love to start some conversation within our group. I'm excited for you to hear my story, but I want to hear your story as well because I know that we all have different paths that we have taken to this profession, but what unifies us is our shared goal of how we can help our clients and make the world a better place through coaching. So, a little about my story. I spent the first 5 years of my career doing student ministry. I was a youth pastor in multiple churches, and I walked away in 2019 for a couple of reasons. I had a rough ending with the church where I was serving, but in a grander sense, I was considering what I wanted the rest of my life to look like. I had a son who was a year old, and I wanted to spend more time with my family, which ministry, as important as that job was, didn't always allow me to do. But then I was also considering how my unique talents and passions gave me an opportunity to serve the world and help people. And so I was kind of going through a season where I didn't know exactly what was next for a while. And I had a friend who I was talking with one day, and we were talking about life and career stuff. And this was a friend who primarily sold real estate, but he also did some coaching on the side. And so, kind of out of the blue, he says, I think you should pursue coaching. I think you'd like it. I think you'd be good at it. And I was like, all right, cool. I didn't think much of it, to be honest. I thought he was just being kind and making conversation. Well, then he texted me the next day and he said, I really think you should consider this. If you ever want to talk more about it, let me know. And I was like, all right, if he is following up on this, taking time out of his day to reach out to me and make himself available, there might be something here. And so we connected later that week. We got on a phone call, and I remember the first thing I said to him was, I don't know how I can coach someone in business when I have no business experience myself. That was my framework for coaching at the time. I thought that if you were a leadership or a life coach, you primarily helped people within the business realm. And this friend said something so profound, and I'll never forget it because it was my first real introduction to the type of coaching that we do as ICF credentialed coaches. My friend said, it's actually better if you don't have any experience in that area because then you won't be giving solutions, but you'll be taking your clients through the coaching process and helping them discover what to do. And that unlocked a whole new understanding for me of what coaching was and how I might function as a coach. Something about me that I haven't told you. When I was in college, I considered professional counseling for a season. Ended up deciding not to pursue that because it's a lot of time and a lot of money. But I've always been intrigued by this idea of helping people through conversations, allowing them to think new thoughts, hear themselves, walk through things out loud. And so coaching gave me an opportunity to do that in a way that was both similar and different from what I had considered before with counseling. So it's this perspective of coaching that continues to drive me to this day. I love the idea of getting to help my clients think in new ways, consider the type of life that they want to live, and then work backward to create the steps that will help them get there. It's really a beautiful thing. I've gotten to sit in the seat of both the coach and the client in the past, and I've seen tremendous power from both perspectives. We're very passionate as ICF credentialed coaches about this approach to coaching. It's something that we want to share with the world because we believe that coaching can make people, teams, organizations, entire communities better. If you want to learn more about coaching, please get in touch with me. You can visit our website at icfarok.org to learn more about our chapter and about how we're trying to bring coaching into the world. For more on professional coaching, check out this video that I made about the power of coaching.